must rule Lagos in 2027. And people say, how? How come?
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. Another update don't drop again. No, you need to stick around to the end because in this video you are going to find out a lot of things. So, guys, hear what the prophet said about SEYI Tinubu, Peter Obi, and 2027. Who is going to rule in 2027? Alright, I will leave you guys to watch the video. Let's dive right to the news.
Original man who is the governor, His Excellency Fubara himself, to take over back as a governor. But I still see you sitting and say, no, I'm not going. You said I'm not going. And the Lord said, you are not from River State, but you are about to cause problem in the River State. He said, after the 6 months, he said, leave. But I still see you stay. You decide to still take the complex and still take the one they are building or the one you feel you are building. And this appointment, the Lord said, these appointments you are giving to people, these appointments you are giving to people, you give to military men, you give to Navy men, you are just giving appointment to military people. It is not a military state. It is a civil state. The governor have never been a military man. So putting some military people, appointing them, giving them appointment, it will never bring peace. Let us accept peace. You are a state of emergency administrator. The moment is 6 months, please, sir, because the complication of things that will happen in the River State if you refuse to go is going to cause problem between River State and Akwa Ibom. So we need to pray. And River State and Akwa Ibom, there is no difference. It's just between the Ogoni and you. The Ogonis are the last place you get before you get to your state. So I will beg you, sole administrator, the moment you are done with your 6 months, I am begging you in the name of God for my River State. For my River State, I'm not talking about another state. I'm a prophet in my own state. I'm a prophet in my own country. So if I don't talk about my own country, my own state, then I haven't started. So please, sir, this appointment you are giving is not necessary. You only have how many weeks remaining? When you are done, just go for peace to reign. Because some certain things that will happen in Akwa Ibom, they will say it is the Fulani. They are not Fulani. They will try to hurt you by hurting your state. And wait for the people that will come to hurt them in the state. Then that's where we'll have clash of Titanic. So, sir, His Excellency, sole administrator, please, I will beg you in the name of God. You're from Akwa Ibom. The moment I'm not abusing you, I'm not saying bad words to you, I'm only pleading with you in my state, River State. Please, the moment is 6 months, walk away. Because I still see you staying, saying you have not yet finished your tenure. You were not elected. So that this thing don't cause my brothers and my sister to have clash in my state. So please, I'm not trying to command you. I'm just a messenger. That if you leave and our excellency, our governor that we know, Fubara himself takes over, things will be at peace. He said he has lost interest and all that. He is saying it for we to know that it is not a do or die thing for him to be the governor. But it is a must that he must finish his tenure. So please, I'm begging you with due respect, sir, the moment is 6 months, leave the office so that it doesn't cause clash between Akwa Ibom and River State. And these appointments you are putting into people's hand, and these people that will say they will not go, and they will be the one to advise you, don't go, because they just came in through appointment. So they want to get enough of money, they want to get enough of salary for them to use in their own private sector. So the Lord is saying, so that we don't have problem between Akwa Ibom and the Rivers State. There is no Fulani. There are going to be a lot of confrontation, sir, and you won't be there to protect this thing. So please and please, let's do what is right. Let's just do what is right. Thank you so much, sir. I love you, sir, and I'm just a messenger, and it's the message I am dropping. And we are going to be praying for the nations of the world. We'll be praying concerning the nations of the world. And I saw the sky very yellow. And all of a sudden, everybody was looking at the sky. The sky was getting yellow. This yellow thing is in the afternoon. The sky. Some were scared. The Lord is saying there is nothing to be scared. It's part of the signs of the end time. It only proves that we need to come to God. I've been speaking about the weather condition, how it's going to be so worst in Nigeria. We can see how Lekki is so bad right now with flooding. It's moving. It's moving. So we need to pray for other states that is still moving. I spoke about it that this year flooding is going to be worst. And you can see already what is happening in Lekki. Let's pray for other states in Nigeria. I'm not calling any state, but every state in Nigeria. I was just in the house watching soccer, Real Madrid, my team. While we were watching the soccer, all of a sudden, I took a nap. I was caught up in the spirit. I don't know the particular word I will use, but let me use the word that I took a nap. If I say I was caught up in the spirit, people will say, how? So I took a nap, first half, and suddenly somebody was knocking at my door. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And who is disturbing my door? In that revelation. And they said, Prophet, are you here? I said, yes, sir. What the problem? They said, people are running away. Run on. I'm in my compound, I've locked the gate. They say it's not about gate. They put people gates down. I was in a state, which I won't call the name of the state. I was in a state, but I won't call the name of the state. This same thing that happened to Fubara is about to happen in another state, but it's not going to be state of emergency. If it's state of emergency, it would have been good, but it's not going to be. It is where the people will go for the governor himself. So in that vision, it was the people who went for the governor. I won't call the state. Please, I won't call the state. I don't want trouble. That's why I'm not going to call the state. He said, we are going for the governor. Before they could go for the governor was already on the run. They couldn't get him. I'm telling you, this state is very brutal. In the history of Nigeria, when it comes to juju, they are there. When it comes to violence, they are there. When it comes to cultism, they are there. When it comes to many, they are just there. But what is the name of the state? I don't know. That's how the problem. Unsettled state. Challenges left and right, fight, killing, no security. That is just it. In that state, that the governor have to look for his head. So we need to pray and say that every state that they want to unseat the governor, if it's the will of God, let them unseat him now. But if it's not the will of God, let God protect him. If he came to power through Makoba, yeah, come on, clear road. Mendy. But if it's the will of God, just come out. Who goes you? Let the right person rule. But if it's the will of God, may God protect you. You see the way I'm complicating it now, but all the same, if it's the will of God, let it happen. If it's not the will, let it all happen. Are you getting me? You came into power as a governor, you started misbehaving. I know the state, so I know what I'm saying. You started misbehaving like you are my friend. If your cup is full, you go. If your cup is full, you go. Me, fear you. To take it out. Till chase, till come and who goes you run there? Run. Men, you know what I'm laughing, talking? It's the same of this same man character. Please, let's leave it to. In another vision, I was seeing POS. POS everywhere. I said, what are they doing with POS? POS. I said, NWOKO, where is my own POS? The person was telling me, you need POS. I said, of course I need POS. While they were looking for one POS, I dragged somebody. Come on, give me your own POS. You have many POS? You know? Somebody was holding 4 POS. I dragged one. So you call yourself pastor and you are dragging. I said, okay. Thank you. And all of a sudden, this POS started bringing money. POS started bringing money. But where card is to enter, and the other side paper was to come out, the output. Money started coming from where paper was to come out. And I asked the Lord, so what's this? He said, financial breakthrough, half of the quarter. Is half of the quarter English correct? Okay. Half of the remaining year in the month of July. So this prophecy is for July. And I saw money coming out where paper is supposed to come out. The money were not separated. The money started coming out. It is you that we just slide it. And it wasn't in your country. It was coming out in $200. There is no $200, but this one was coming out in $200. And the Lord said, I am sending my financial breakthrough in this remaining quarter of the year. So that one POS I took, I ran with it. Pastor, that thief person POS. Pastor, bring her back. Bring shady wine. My bring it back. Amen, Bobby, I don't run. NWOKO. One person for POS. I say, me, go find with you. How many minutes I drag out? So God said, by this year, next month, financial breakthrough in 2025. You ready to be blessed? Are you getting what I'm saying? I took one POS around. Money was coming, I was running. I was knocking it, saying, come out. I took it to charger. Plug it. It was 13%. I took it. It was charging. It was just bringing money. I said, oh boy, who gonna shop this? Is it? Nobody go fry akara. If everybody's rich, nobody will fry akara. There won't be any akara business. Won't chop local food. Nobody will fry it. You must learn your lesson. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you have people in India, please tell them to come. If you have anyone in India, you say, my brother, my sister in India, please come back. There's going to be a test of microphone if they haven't started. Anyone you have in India, tell them to come home. If you have India, anybody in India, tell them to come back. Ukraine can't be the only one facing issues. India too. And some Asia countries are going to face disaster, something natural. Japan, China, Indonesia, name them. Pray for them. Natural havoc. And finally, let's also pray for Turkey. The real revival is just starting. And God is starting it in a hard way for Turkey. Turkey will go on his knees and say, thank you, Lord. And I saw a different kind of earthquake in the middle of the city. Buildings fell. This earthquake that is coming, very fresh, it will take people by surprise. It's not going to give any sign. You just see the ground tear, boom, the building, boom. The nation will go on his knees and lift up their hands and say, thank you, Lord. So pray for them and any people that are living there. God will bless them. If I talk this one out, they'll say he's only talking about celebrity. He said a celebrity pastor. There is a certain actress, fair in complexion, I won't call her name, who claimed that her body is they were all natural increment, not plantation. She's beautiful, she's fair. She said they were all natural. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. Pray for her. Did I say anything? No, but pray. Let God extend his mercy upon her life. I won't call her name, but I'll give you an instance. She's fair. She said everything she has is natural. God came down and said, that's not natural. And God intends to expose that woman. So we need to pray. Are you getting what I'm saying? And let me say something to you all. There are few gatherings, sitting, people, they sat down. They sat down. And they were the one now calling the son of the president and say, come and rule Lagos State. You just gathered together and said, no, that the son of the president must rule Lagos in 2027. And people say, how? How come? How will you take a decision? How will you force the man? How will you tell the man? We should pray that anyone that will advise the son of the president of Nigeria, God, may those people never seems to exist. They sat down, about 14 of them, in the National Assembly and said, let us put this man here so that we can benefit from his father. And when he becomes the president, we will still be relevant to him. So we need to pray. Why will wicked people sit down and say, okay, come, you come? We want to push you. We want you to be the governor. Just because they want favor from the Father. So we need to pray. We need to pray. And we need to pray for the power in Nigeria. And then this is not strike. It has nothing to be strike. They will just shut it down. The nation have no power. Rubbish. Shut down everything. Come and shut it down. No light. And everywhere became sparkle. I started seeing radio on the street. Superstars on the street. And I was hearing one song. No do, gra gra for me. In the street. So we need to pray. What does that mean? I will talk. So, that is it. And there is one certain man who used to be a governor of a state. He hates Christians. That man hates Christians. I didn't call anybody name. He was a former governor. He hates Christians. Every time you hear in a state they killed 10 Christians, they killed 50 Christians, they kill everything. Christians. And I began to wonder why would he be killing Christians? The Lord said, I'm ready now for him. The Lord said, now I'm ready for him. I wasn't ready for him before. I'm ready for him now. And I will select him and his children like bees. I'm ready for him. So we need to pray. Who could that be? I don't know. I don't know the state. I don't know the name. But we should pray. The Lord said, I'm ready for him. That blood crying that time, your cup is full. I am ready for him. So we should prepare for the worst and hope for the better. And that is the same process I still saw trumpets surrounding Nigeria. That's how I saw trumpets surrounding Nigeria. And these trumpets were blowing. And I asked the Lord, what is this? He said, this is an emergency judgment. Emergency judgment. The people you think are good, you will see how evil they are. And the people who you think that evil, you will see how their hands are clean. The people you think are good, you will see how you will see the evil they commit. Then the people you say that are bad, you will see how protective they've been trying to protect us in this country. After this trumpet blow, so many people will be having revelations in Nigeria about trumpet, 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 trumpet. The Lord said this is an emergency judgment. Revelation, to be going very soon. I don't know when God wants to do it. I'm just a messenger. But he said that trumpet we blow in this nation. Not a physical one, but everybody will be hearing trumpet sound in their dreams, in their revelation, in trance. You're just walking in. Mommy, I heard one trumpet. Up, up. The Lord said after this revelation will be shared all over, you will not wait for him. Are you understand what I'm saying? And this is the same process that the healing 3 men, I saw healing 3 men. One was putting on abada like this, and he likes wearing cap. The other one likes wearing suit, and the other one likes wearing just simple native, this normal native with collar and with cap. Listen, there are 3 men. These 3 men have been written in heaven to bring them to cook. There are 3. One love wearing an abada. The other one likes wearing more of suit most of the time. And the other one looks more simple in a native way, but it's always put on the cap. Are they Muslim or they are Christians? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. They are 3. And I saw them at the back of Boko Haram. They were standing at the back of Boko Haram, and they were like this. And this competition, when they said, no be so our shoulder, they pain us, but now they sponsor Boko Haram. They were like this. I know this name that the Lord showed me, but he said, don't mention it. I am bringing judgment. I'm not bringing exposure. No, I'm bringing judgment. Exposure will not do anything, but I'm bringing judgment. And they were 3. They were like this. And they were laughing. And every man was near them. The heaviest security men in Nigeria was surrounding them. But they are behind. They were at the back of Boko Haram. And the Nigerian army was at the back of them. And the one with suit was telling the one with the simple, normal, and the one with abada was listening. He said, let's go for this, let's go for student. These boys need women. Aha. These boys need women. We need to give them women so that they can enjoy, they can scream in the night. He said, what do we do? They started looking for young teenage girls, not 18 years, teenage secondary school girls. And that brings me to every school that partakes more or that takes more of female, that their security should be on the high side. And say, let's bring women for these people. And then one say, is it a good idea? I think we have done so much. Let us give it a break. He said, no, let's give these men. And that's where the 2 girls, they kidnapped another Chibok, a new Chibok girls. But these were real teenagers. I'm talking about teenagers of 14 years, 15 years that have big body. 14 years, 15 years, 13 years, 9 years, 8 years, teenagers. And they took them in hundreds of numbers and took them. So the history of the same Chibok girls is about to happen. And these 3 men were still like this. So we need to pray. So if your daughters are in school, I'm not going to mention the areas, there are things I shouldn't say. If your daughters are in far boarding school, withdraw them for your own sake. Don't say that that's the best. That's not the best school. I better put my kids in a school where they don't even know anything than put them in a school where their life will not be seen. So if your children are going to only girls' school, withdraw them. Let them go to nearby school where if anything happens, you can quickly go there and drag your daughter out. So the best advice is not to say, God, secure these girls. No, there is no securing it. They will pick them. So the best thing to do is, Lord, I withdraw my children from far distance school, close by schools. If I want them to be more brilliant, I will hire teachers to come to the house. So it's time for me to be wise. Prophecy is edification. So the information is going out now. Go and fix this stuff. Don't go and look for security to protect your daughter. Withdraw them. Because the one on suit said, let us give these boys women. They need women. We need to have children. Terrorist children that these people must come from terrorist children. So it is your decision. So we need to pray. You know why I'm saying all these things most times without fear? The devil does not pity you when he wants to come for you. The devil does not pity you. So when God gives the information through the prophetic, it is supposed to go to the highest level. So don't sit down and say, oh my God, not oh my God. Withdraw your child from those schools and let them go to nearby schools. If you don't want what happened to Chibok girls to happen to them. So we want to see things that are deep in the prophetic. But the Lord said, these three people, these three disciples of agent of darkness, he said, I will rain down judgment. They will not just be exposed, they will be destroyed. Thank you. It's well. God bless. That's the most important thing. I want to talk about this Abraham Toure, or Toure, the Burkina Faso leader. What is his name? Is it Abraham? Is it Abraham Toure? Abraham Toure. Ibrahim Toure? Traoré. Is it Traoré or Ibrahim? Now, let me explain something to you. God is not an emotional God. I've heard a lot of people say he's a good man, no doubt. But let's don't take the fat out. And what is the fat? The Lord said to me, Abraham Traoré or Traoré, let him forgive me my sin, took power from a civilian by force. You cannot mix fact with emotion and say because he's a good man, he's fighting for his people. But he took power by coup plan. And there was a coup plan, or coup, whatever they call it. And he came to power through that way. And we are now emotional. He took power. God is not a God that will support you taking things by force. And he said, Karma will not play. I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm not against it, but the Lord is saying, why is everybody not remembering how he came to power? If you want to be the hero, there is a way to become a hero. Don't be emotional. If you kill by the sword, you will die by the sword. People are praying for him, but you are praying for a Muslim man. I don't care if he's a Muslim or he's a Christian. He's a good man. But how did he come into power? If you are talking this man is coming to save Africa, he's not saving Africa. He's only helping his country. But the question, how did he come into power? Was he elected? No. He came in by force. David saw opportunity to kill Saul. He said, no, I won't. And no one was able to kill David. So how did Abraham come into power? If you know how he came into power, the Lord said that is the same way he will go. There is no need for we to be emotional. Don't be emotional. That's the fact. Yeah. So we need to pray for him that he shouldn't die, but willingly he should just be taken. You can't save Africa. There is nobody that can save Africa. He says a human. It's only God that wants to save Africa, but not through military pattern, not through collecting power by force. He's a good man. He came good. But how did you come is what God is thinking about, not the thing you have in the heart. You mean well, everything was good from your heart, but how did you come? Let's face facts. That's what God is saying. Prayers and wishes can extend his days, but beloved, I tell you the truth, how did you come into power? You must reap what you sow. But for him to reap what he sowed, we need to pray for the mercy of God, that his life will not be taken. There is no way you will fast and pray. You must collect the same measure you came in with. So that's it. So we need to pray. We need to pray. And let's begin to talk about this Peter Obi. Peter Obi. Peter. If Peter can stand on his own, there is a way for the great competition. Not APC, not PDP, not Labour Party. But if Peter Obi stand on a different role, I saw him holding a staff. If Peter Obi can stand on his own, there is hope. Not APC, not PDP, but on his own. Nigeria will still have the hope they're talking about. So we need to pray concerning that. That's the most important thing. God will bless us.